wait is over. Season 6 of the finals is here. And once again, I have all the best weapons laid out on a chart with all the changes made to each one. We're also going to get into all the little quirks and features of all the new weapons. Not to mention the fresh new paint job Las Vegas got. Looks super clean. Some say a little too clean, but it's definitely esports ready for the upcoming $100,000 tournament in Season 8. So join my Discord, find the love of your team. They've also added a nice variety of sights for each weapon, making our weapons even more personalized and deadly accurate. There's also a bunch of quality of life improvements made to the game, so we can finally shut up about them, like outfit presets. We've been having to copy and paste our best drip over and over. Now I can finally have 24 varieties of Bigfoot and switch at any moment. Now, as great as all that stuff is, we're here to talk about the weapons, more specifically the new ones and which ones have the fastest time to kill. So make sure to buckle up, get subscribed, hit the like button. Let's get into it. The M134 minigun is a suppressive monster, outlasting any other gun on the battlefield, and then some. With a 250 mag capacity, its hellfire bullets will make any enemy shake in their boots. As blunt and straightforward the gun may seem, there are some interesting quirks to it. Its slow movement speed will try to keep you at bay, but there's a number of different movement tech that will allow you to keep up with your teammates. You can keep your momentum and the barrel spinning by b-hopping around. Don't ADS when you hit the ground, so you can build speed. Only aim down sight when you're actually in the air.
Deploy chopper gunner on my location.
Or you can activate your kill streak and fly around like a chopper gunner using the now buffed Gravity Cube's bigger area of effect. It really does help to catch up to enemies and can really catch them off guard. There's also the lock bolt if that's more your style. I feel like it's just as fun, but you won't have the util to get to higher ground, but you can create a human piñata that drops $500 bills. Hold on, we can't forget about its ability to destroy any structure if you're willing to let everyone in a 500-meter radius know exactly where you are. It also works on barricades and goo, and takes a lot of ammo to do. So now that we know how to use the minigun, let's figure out when and where to use it. This is what the TTK would look like if you don't want to use my tips from earlier. The barrel takes an eternity to spin up, so you always want to keep it spinning, because if you do, then it turns into this. Way better. In fact, it has the third fastest TTK in the game if you keep the barrel spinning. That's a 0.88 second TTK, and that's only using 9% of your mag. You could kill an army and forget to reload after. Whoa, what is that? Flamethrower? It must have been a glitch. Wait, there's another one, MGL32, and it says it takes 67% of your mag to kill. Oh, thank God. An interesting weapon. They actually buffed this weapon this season, reducing the pump action time, making every shot shoot a little bit quicker. TTK used to be 164, now it's 154, and it has a mag percent of 50%. Not bad, not bad at all. Plus the added benefit of destroying any structure with its explosive slug rounds.
It's cool, just cool. Nice.
Super fun weapon to use. I highly recommend it. Oh look, we have the true tried and tested Lewis gun. Still good as ever. No changes there since my last video, but it did move down on the top 5 ladder to number 5 now from its number 4 spot. Ooh, my favorite weapon, the Deagles. Headshot multiplier is still insanely good. You can kill in like half a second. If you sort by headshots, not many people actually know it has the second fastest TTK in the game with a crazy, ridiculous range. I think the devs said they would never change this or something, and they haven't, and I'm cool with that.
We don't need to look at the performance, right?
If he tells you anything fucking different, he's a liar and a fucking snake.
Yeah. Oh yeah, M60. Very nice, much needed buff has been given to this weapon by the generous devs this season. It's now better than the Lewis gun and the Deagles up close, making it much more viable, but still pretty awful at mid to long range. But if you use winch or charge and slams, you're a close quarters type of player anyway, this might be the gun for you.
Pack your knives, get out, you're off the show. Sorry, Chef. Because you should be working in the finest restaurant in the world.
Thank you, Chef.
Just not any world that I live in.
The Shack 50 has landed and it's here to stay. Surprisingly, no change there. Still extremely good at close range and not bad at all at mid to long range. Keep in mind this gun shoots 2 bullets at once, and this takes into account you hitting both of them. And we have the SA-1216, which has now been dethroned by the minigun and is no longer #1 on the heavy list, but they did change the range on this weapon, and I doubt you would notice because it's by like 1 meter. I think it's a good change, and at least it doesn't look like a slice of cheese in the top left corner. I think I would just use the minigun. Take your screenshots now because we're about to move on to the medium class, but before that, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, maybe even leave a comment. Next up, of course, we have the CB01 repeater, a pretty controversial weapon that's capable of two-shotting a medium to the head, although extremely punishing when you miss. So depending on your confidence, maybe you want to play it safe and aim for the body. Missing will cost you about 0.3 seconds. Aiming for the body could save you from missing a shot. It's also going to cost you 3 total shots. You also want a quick scope like it's Modern Warfare 2 since the no scope is not great. And we can start to see that the weapon isn't that controversial at all. Or is it? First, let's look at the model 1887. It had a slight change boosting its damage, making the TTK slightly better, but it's still not enough of an effect to make it usable, since every single gun in the medium class kills faster than it, even at point blank range. As for what I call the repeater 1887, it truly is a long-range weapon, especially if you're not hitting your headshots. Most weapons will run through you up close unless you can
dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. If you master the 5 Ds, no amount of balls on earth can hit you.
So now that we know how important the 5 Ds are, we can talk about the good old CL40 noob tube. Just had a recent buff. It's pretty fun to use with this now bigger inner blast radius, meaning it should now be easier to do maximum damage with it, and it should be even easier to hit your target too since the grenade speed and the arc that it travels at has been buffed.
For the next
Yo, if you keep using noob tubes, I'm hitting you offline, alright, thanks.
Show no mercy.
As you can see, it's very good at destroying structures and your opponent's feelings. Nice, the R357 revolvers here, and no changes there, still capable of double headshotting a medium, and with only 6 bullets, its mag to kill percentage is high at 67%. Okay, now we have something very interesting going on. We have the F-car here, it has the worst mag percentage out of all the assault rifles at 48%, but probably the best no-scope capability. On top of that, they made the recoil a bit easier to control. It used to be almost unmanageable, and it would just force you to miss bullets, but now it's not bad at all. The AKM, the Mario of the weapon world, seems to be good at almost everything. Oh, the FAMAS too. They actually improved the recoil interpolation of both of these weapons, making them feel slightly smoother when they recoil. It's mainly a visual thing, but it does help make the guns feel way more consistent. They're both still extremely good, and there's no other real changes there. Now we have all 3 highlighted, and we kind of have this trio thing going on here where the AKM's very good at close, FAMAS mid, and Pike long range. And the Pike is looking very good, but it's still just as punishing as the CB01 repeater, so stick to long range if you want to use it, and try not to miss your shots.
Well, hey there. Come here. Alfred, they got away.
This is Gail Lewis, 10-year associate. Stand down, Batman. I'm in pursuit.
I get the basic everything could give me fuck the diamond bitch sit on my something this fucking my bloody breath she really didn't hit me up.
Got you, bitch.
I get the basic everything could give me fuck the diamond bitch sit on my wrist they said it was trying to keep us she is something this fucking my bloody.
What do you know, this is what the meta looks like in chart form, guys. Yeah, no, we can't forget about the Cerberus 12 gauge. This 3-headed Hydra loaded with Dragon's Breath can spark a change of heart in anyone who looks down its triple barrel. It not only makes your enemies stop, drop, and roll, it will also cremate them on the spot for the low price of 0.6 seconds. Now the TTK King with the ability to 2-shot any medium within 4 meters. And when I say King, I mean in the entire game. No other gun outperforms this one when it comes to up close and personal combat. All thanks to a little update from the devs increasing the pellet count from 9 to 10, while also making the pellet spread a little bit tighter, and they decreased the reload time as a little cherry on top.
Oh la la! Oh, king in the castle, king in the castle. Have a chair, I have a chair. Oh, go do this, king in the castle.
If you want to hear me go more in depth about some of these weapons, or you just want to see more memes, check out my last video. Once again, guys, take your screenshots. We're going to move on to the light class, and there is a whole lot of weapons in the light class, like the ARN 220, an assault rifle with an attitude. This honey badger wants you to keep spraying and praying until you can't control its intense recoil. This quick mag gives you a second opportunity to get back into the fight or keep your enemies suppressed and away from your teammates. In order to even use the quick mag, you will have to unload your mag completely, sacrificing a bit of stealth and control for a full reload that will only cost you 1 second. If you're in a safe area and you do choose to reload manually, you will be waiting 2.4 seconds. Mag percent sits at 50%, but if you take the quick mag into account, it turns into one of the lowest in the game at 25%. And with a now buffed 1.16 TTK, it's actually pretty good. The devs upped the damage a little bit on it, which was very needed because at close range, you're almost always going to get outgunned with this weapon. Even now with the buff, a lot of gunfights will look like this up close. It just does not have the DPS to keep up with higher HP classes. As for the SR84 light sniper, it got a slight buff increasing the RPM. Now for a weapon you could one tap a light from 1,000 meters away, but you won't, the recurve bow. A somewhat underrated weapon in the fun factor category than anything else, it can put up a very good fight in the right hands. You can double charge shot a medium, but you'll have to first hit them with the tracking dart and kill them before they regen. Oh no! And that's all after you lead your shots and come to terms that you're not Robin Hood. Here we go, a good 2 for the price of 1 deal. That's actually a bit more than meets the eye. The throwing knives are truly in a category of their own. Its TTK might seem high at first, but when you realize you can dash around while holding up a charged throw, the kill time drops significantly and everything starts to click. It's honestly insane how versatile these butter knives are. At any moment you could surprise your enemy with a charged up 210 damage headshot, or throw a flurry of instruments that play a haunting song that any of the final players will recognize. I contemplated keeping this footage in because of the sonar bug, but it was just too nasty not to use it. As you can see, you can of course one-shot a light to the head. Theoretically, if you charge your throw before getting into a fight, you body shot a medium and follow up with a regular throw, you can kill in about 0.75 seconds, and if you headshot them, you can melee them for an almost insta kill.
Hello everyone! How are you? Fine, thank you.
Oh my god!
The M26 matter, no changes there. Has a low mag percent at 38%, but still fails to matter. We had a major nerf here with the LH1. Took a hit to its damage, taking it down to 40 from 46. It's still good at range, and I would recommend it since its recoil is not bad at all, and its headshot damage will still make you cry. The light class exterminator known as the 93R, better than the LH1 at close range, but still worse than the ARN in almost all cases except for the recoil. If you like peeking in and out of corners to fire bursts off, this is probably the weapon for you. All reliable V9S exterminator of all classes, extremely satisfying to use in all cases. Even at 60 meters, this thing is still doing an insane amount of damage if you can hit your shots. This thing will run circles around your enemies. Literally, you don't even have to aim down sight to accurately hit your shots. Silent, deadly, and sometimes I swear it kills so fast you would think your target fell asleep.
Yo, what the fuck? They got Sleep 2? What the fuck they coming out with next? Sleep?
That's right, Sleep 3 is still very good at close range, but they nerfed it. The long range is no longer as good as it used to be, and it makes sense. It is a submachine gun, and it was killing faster than some of these assault rifles. But that's only if you could hit all your shots. The recoil on it is pretty insane at those ranges. I think they were slightly heavy-handed with the nerf, but it's in the right direction. Yes, of course, we have the SH1900, the second best weapon in the entire game. I think it probably needs like a 10-meter boost, and honestly, give it a speed loader too, since it's only got 2 shots in the chamber. Not gonna lie, maybe even like make the shells dragon breath while you're at it. Explosive too, in case you need to like destroy a building, and like a AA battery attachment so you can like tase people that are too close to you. And of course, to complete the video, we need to talk about the meta. The good old XP54 that's been buffed, tuned, tweaked. It's almost where it was pre-nerf, and man is it good. There was a decent amount of lights using it already. Now there is a whole lot more. The new sights for it are a very nice addition. The ACOG zoom can feel unnecessary at times, but it's still cool to have that long range option when you can kill in 1.58 seconds at max range. And with the very easy, simple, and clean recoil pattern this weapon has, not to mention the 34 mag capacity, it's extremely hard to miss your target.
You call that shooting? I'll show you some real shooting. Now beat that, varmint.
Gee, that's tough, but I'll try.
There is all the light weapons, and yes, the throwing knives are insanely good in the right hands. I quickly want to show the top 5 guns for each class in a single chart. They are in order from fastest to slowest TTK at the top there. We have the 5 heavy weapons, the 5 medium, and the 5 light weapons. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Really appreciate everybody being so supportive in the last video. I hear you guys about the melee video. I'll be putting that out eventually. Get subscribed now if you want to see that, and I really want to know what you guys think about the throwing knives and the video in general. Leave a comment, let me know. I've been having a blast using these throwing knives. They're insanely good, and you gotta love the skins for them. Some of the most unique skins in the game. Try them out, let me know how you do with them, but I hope to see you guys in the next one. That's the end of the video here. Peace.